Megan.
Beki.
Okay, ready? Take two.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I am not currently on campus. However, I am always at Glendon at heart and in spirit. So let's meet another one of my Glendon friends. Hello everybody. So I am here with one of my best friends, Beki. Beki, introduce yourself, please. Who are you?
Well, Megan, as you said, I am your best friend, and I am also a student at Glendon. I am doing my fourth year in undergrad for French studies and drama and creative arts. It's a double major. Actually, just officially got my double major, so happy about
Round of
that.
applause.
I also am in the Con Ed program, which is really great because I'm doing my bachelor's of education at the same time as my undergrad, which is a very, very great program. I'm also a coordinator of GLGBT.
Oh my goodness. Beki, what is GLGBT?
Well, my dear Megan, GLGBT is okay, it's actually really funny because it takes the word LGBT and adds our school acronym nickname GL and makes it GLGBT. I think it's
We're
very
so creative. I love that.
I didn't create it, so but I am coordinating it. And I also think it's very creative. I had a good chuckle when I first heard that. Because our campus is so small, I think that we already have like a very good sense of community, but there also is like that need for queer community no matter where you are. And I think with Glendon, everyone's open minded and everything, but you also need a safe space to talk about what you need and just be who you are without any judgment, like without any fear of judgment. And while we don't say it's a safe space, we do say it's a safer space. We do provide that safer space for LGBTQ members of all York University facilities. And they don't have to be members of the LGBTQ community, but it is catered towards focusing on that community and also social justice issues based on homophobia, transphobia, and all that.
Yeah,
Great.
so like it would be a good place for students to go and learn if they're interested in the
Yeah.
study movement, or if they know someone and they want to know how to be a better ally,
Mhm.
could come check it out.
Yes.
I love that. So, as not only a Glendon student, but also a queer Glendon student, how has your time and your experience at Glendon been shaped like clubs like these?
I think there's also the problem that there was a pandemic in the middle of the school year. So I will say
Yeah.
that I feel like if it was in person, not that it would have been better, I think it would have been different. But I do think that having like an organization and other clubs does give you a sense of identity, especially during the pandemic months, I believe. Like I was able to contact other clubs and organizations, and I wouldn't have been doing that if I wasn't in one already. And I made a lot of friends, I made a lot of connections. Um, I also believe that again, it's the whole thing with community. Glendon is very like if you want a community, like come to Glendon. Like we are so open and oh my God. Yeah, like I don't even know.
Community driven.
But yes, we're very community driven. And it's not just that, but it's like you always see a friendly face on campus. And even like one of our members, our previous members, they are in my English class and I'm always talking with them. And it's just an amazing feeling. It really is for community and for self-identity as well. I'd also like to mention, and I don't know why I didn't mention this before, but as a queer person, I really do enjoy having, oh, I don't know if they're called gender neutral bathrooms, but having a like, because gender neutral bathrooms are usually bathrooms by themselves, but this is like
Mhm.
full stalls where like anybody can go.
Mhm.
Um, that's like I do like we have like all types of bathrooms. We have the gender neutral bathrooms, which are like in their own like they are their own stall. We have gendered bathrooms, but we also have this great like bathroom where it doesn't
Universal.
matter. Yes, a universal bathroom. And it's just like you can tell really how like Glendonites just like really like adapt, not adapt, like they didn't even blink once. Like they're like, okay, let's go. But yeah,
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So it's not only the student body that is so committed to providing these safer spaces for queer and marginalized students, it's also, the school itself and the administration, they are ready and willing to make the changes needed if when the students bring that up to them. Yeah, I love that. So, how do you feel? Because I know Glendon itself, not only do we have GLGBT, we have so many different clubs for so many different, like anything that you could possibly imagine, there's a club for it. How do you feel that, having this many clubs, especially at a school that is, more human scale than something like Kiel and where there is more community, how do you feel that having all of these clubs and the opportunity to form all these communities, how do you think that can impact students?
I think it's very like like you hop into different clubs or sorry organizations, and it's like someone. Like that's my favorite thing. It's like, oh, if I want to join the theater team, I know 4 people there already. If I want to join, let's say Lunic, I know people there already. It's like, again, like you make friends, and I think that social aspect, especially after the pandemic, is really such a great thing. We also have a first year in our organization, and I think that they are really what's it called, not progressing, they're really enjoying having that and meeting new people. And you don't only like, because what I think is that when I'm in my French studies program, I'm only around kids in French studies, right? But when you go to different organizations, you meet people in different years, you meet people in different programs, you meet people even who go to Kiel. And so you have that like liaison, pardon my French, liaison between the two campuses. And just like, you just have so many options.
Yeah, and so like everything kind of, all of the organizations, they interconnect with each other. So not only are you building community with people who you have similar classes with or you share similar interests with, you are building community with the entire
Oh
campus.
yeah, like some of my like closest friends are not even in the same, like if it weren't for what's it called, organizations or stuff, we wouldn't be as close.
I love that. That's awesome. Well, thank you very much for chatting with us today.
That's
Becky,
it, Megan.
before I let you go, I do have one more question for you.
Yeah.
As a current Glendon student yourself, do you have any advice or tips to give to future students?
Do I have to do just one?
Any, as many as you want.
Okay, perfect. Sit down, Megan. I'm just kidding.
Try.
um, One thing, again, this also might be very like French studies based specific, but like utilize all the resources on campus. Like, don't be scared. Like, they're there for you. Like, the writing center, amazing. If you need help on like just your grammar, like essay structure, any of it, go to the writing center. There's also the GL zone, which shout out to the GL zone because I love them so much. But they'll tell you directions, but not just that, they'll like, there's such like a great group of people that like you see, like the moment you walk onto campus, like you see their faces because they're right there all the time. And they're just an amazing group of people, and you get free stuff, which is great. um Obviously don't leave things to the last minute. Like, I know that's such an overused tip. And what else? No, I think that's it. Just utilize your resources. Like, oh, even the Salon Francophone is such a good place. Go with a friend if you're like scared. Like that helps me. I always do that. And just participate. Like it's there for you, right? So
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that.
okay, now you can say bye to me.
Okay, well, thank you so much for that advice. I strongly support it. I wish someone had told me to do that in my first year because I
Me
did.
too. Me too.
But yeah, thank you so much for joining us. If any of you are interested in the GLGBT, I know they are currently hiring for a couple of executive positions, so you can check them out on Instagram. It's, what is it, at GLGBT?
Yep.
Yeah, at GLGBT on Instagram. Look for the Rainbow Lion. And yeah, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. And I hope I see you again next time. Bye, friends.